What's up, every pony? And we're back with Fallout Equestria Remains. This part is going to have a lot of talking to NPCs, but I'm kind of excited. I want to see what everyone's about. I'm gonna just start the bottom row. This one looks interesting. Got some alchemical, magic-y stuff here, and a picture from the intro of the castle. And here you are. I've been waiting for you, little Pip. She also looks pretty smug. Of course you waited for me. How could I not come here? It was predestined. And you will not ask how I know your name? That's a little weird, little Pip. Why? What? No, and I also know your name, Dusty Nebula. I can literally see it written beside you. Ah, I see. You also have this gift. Knowing names of other ponies before you speak them. This allows us to think that you have a potential for magic. Oh, I get it. It's a meta joke. Really? But so far I failed at any spell except for telekinesis. I always thought that magic is not for me. That's literally not true, little Pip. What have I been doing running around shooting telekinetic bullets? I guess that's telekinesis. Is that? On the contrary, if you want to become a magician, I can help you and teach you the real magic. Dude, I want the real magic. Fake magic is for nerds like Trixie. But you must develop the magical power yourself. You cannot master this art until you learn to draw magic from yourself. Visit me sometimes. I will watch changes in your potential and teach you new spells when you are ready. Yes, awesome. Okay, so this is how I get new spells. So I need to just keep leveling up spell magic. What else do you do besides offer spells? My scope includes not only magical knowledge. If you have the proper patience and alternatives, I can teach you the art of alchemy. It's less cool. I will give you lessons, supply with recipes, magic herbs, and laboratory equipment. Also, do you like my crystal orb? Yeah, it's pretty nice, though I'm kind of covering it with my tail. Oh yes, the best orb I've ever seen. Little Pip's all down. It's a little too much, little Pip. But I mean, I guess you lost your memory. Maybe it is the best orb you've only seen. I don't think I've seen many others. Does it predict the future? It can do that too. But it can use it for other purposes, to change your appearance. Worry not, it is just an illusion that only you can see. Your friends will not notice anything and recognize you just like before. That's cool. So, how do I use it though? Or do I talk to her for that? Oh, they have quests. Library. I am buying intact pre-war books for the best price. Oh, awesome. Any will do. They can be read. Who brings the most receives a special reward. Reading is magic, yay. Okay. I see I have a whole library here. I wish I had. Several shelves with books, that is all. Nowadays, the books are not published. There's no pony to do it. Ponies almost lost interest completely in anything that does not help them survive here and now. And almost all pre-war ones are either burned or rotted from dampness. Or, I mean, once again, I feel like now that we're talking to NPCs, the lack of English being the first language is more noticeable and funny. I even know what they mean, but there's something funny about this statement, or rotted from dampness. I hate when things rot from dampness, or simply fell apart from time, lack of care. Our time is not kind to knowledge, little Pip. But sometimes you can come across almost intact ones, and I will consider it my duty to preserve them. Let us have a deal. If you find undamaged pre-war books somewhere, bring them to me. I will pay you more for them than you can get from any pony else. Agreed. I'll search through every bookcase and desk that I find. Maybe you are interested in something in particular? Actually, yes, I have long desired to read Celestial Mechanics in 5 volumes. These are wonderful books. Scarlet Shrine herself wrote everything she knew about the movement of celestial bodies. Could only imagine of what value they were before the war. And now... However, all I know is only rumors and references I found in other books. If you find them, each volume, you'll get a special price. Cool. Cool. Kind of makes me think of, the star bottle caps in, New Vegas. And also, I have one rare book that you will surely find interesting. 2 copies, actually. I will give one to a pony who makes the greatest contribution to the expansion of my library. Of course, this pony might be you. Is it not wonderful? I mean, I guess it's pretty cool. Thanks for the quest. Magic Bullet, 100% available, yes. Let's see, damage type Plasma. One of the basic combat spells, shooting a simple blast of magical enemy at the energy at the enemy. By the principle of action, the spell resembles plasma weapons. Oh, okay, so I do have, right, I do have money. I don't know if I want to actually, oops. Let's re-enter that menu. I'll have to look around more first, but let's look through her other stuff, not just, that. Let's see, Distortion Field. This spell surrounds you with a magical field that slows movement of any hostile objects. Improving magic skill increases the radius. Magic Potions, more Magic Potions, Rune of Return. The Rune of Return teleports you to the base camp from anywhere. Confirm action by pressing the button. You can return to the nearest MAS terminal one-time use. I guess that's cool. Magical herbs. All sorts of plants having magical properties. Necessary for most potions. It is hard to find them in the wasteland, although some zebra earn their lives by gathering these for sale. Okay. So... not too much to worry about. Pre-war bits can be exchanged for caps. I have a heckin' ton of these, apparently. Oh, I have a pre-war book. How do I give that to you? Item found, bag with caps, item... Okay, so there we go. So that just auto gives her the book. I don't think I want to sell anything yet, just in case I run across anyone who's like, I freaking love rubies, dude. I'm a dragon, give me rubies. But I'm probably gonna end up buying that combat spell. I wonder how it differs from Telekinetic Bullet. Pony, I'm sure you have lots of interesting stories to tell, Pony. Anyways, what's up over here? Doc Sepsis? Welcome to the clinic of Doc Sepsis. It's me, for your information. Wide spectrum of medical services, treatment of wounds, constitutions, fractures, radiation sickness, and my specialization, blood infection. Hi, Doc. I'm Little Pip. This place doesn't look much like a clinic. It kind of looks dumb. Yes, it's the best place I can find in this area. When you are shot by a raider or bitten by a wild ghoul, and this sure happens sooner or later. I mean, I guess it sure happens sooner or later, dick. You'll have nothing else left to do but come to me. Only then you'll be able to see the real value of this place. And why can't I just use healing potions? You're not very strong in medicine, aren't you? Healing potions, as he calls them, are not good for nothing more than a potent reparative drugs. If you get a serious injury, say a fracture or a concussion, your only chance to recover is a good doctor with medical equipment required. Fair. Though I feel the same as Little Pip. Why don't I just use healing potions? I mean, it's the same question with any fool. Why don't I just shove my face full of food? What drugs? Reparative, meaning regeneration. In short, your body always tries to recover to its normal state, curing on its own various cuts, bruises, and so on. And reparative drugs speed up this process several times, but if you are injured, which with the body cannot cope with on its own, your potions will not be able to help you anymore. I see you have a pickbook. This device must have a medical module that monitors user health. Of course, you can notice a sticking bone or deep cut yourself, but a working medical module is able to control all processes in your body and compare them with the normal condition. That is, it will notice that something is wrong with you, even if you feel fine. It's not even on, just one moment. Oh, cool. So I can check a new status there. All set. The service costs 100 caps. Just kidding. I won't take money for this, but just in case, here, get acquainted with the price with my money. Wow, your prices are not small. Little Pig looks kind of upset about that. Then again, I feel like she looks kind of upset about a lot of things. She's like, fuck. They can't be small. If you think that medications are cheap, I am sorry to disappoint you. Almost all the money that I receive go to the purchase of new medicines and equipment. Where the heck do you purchase these things from, dude? I would think you'd send, like, caravans out to get these or something. So all that money, I leave only a meager part to myself, and if my clinic goes belly up because I keep low prices, guess who loses the most from this? I don't think that's how the post-apocalypse works, dude. But, whatever you say, bro. Man. I don't know. I'm gonna bully this guy. Fuck this guy. Although I do like his Fluttershy hat and pouch. I guess that's medical stuff in this universe, which makes a lot of sense to me. However, I'm not a monster, you know. When you happen to be dying without any caps to pay me, you can count on a couple of treatments free of charge, but only for the first time. Not nice to profit from somebody else's kindness. Yeah, whatever, man. Health, head, blood. Diagnosis: you suffer from severe blood loss, possible sudden muscle weakness, dizziness, loss of consciousness. Donor or synthetic blood transfusion is recommended. What the fuck? Why am I messed up in so many ways? My legs are good. My body is okay. Couple of bruises and burns and cuts. Please be more careful. Well, that doesn't sound that okay to me. Condition poor. Your magical power requires restoration. Spells and telekinesis might be somewhat weaker than usual. Man, I feel like I'm going to spend all my money on getting medical treatments from this jerk. Let's see. What do we got? He sells drugs. Military Surgeon's Bag contains complex medical tools and healing spells for treating the most severe wounds. One can literally bring somebody back to life with this. What the fuck? Providing he has the most advanced medical skills and lots of experience? Sounds a little broken and unrealistic but sure, you know what? I mean, I can come back to life, so sure. Hey Doc, what about this strange robot standing in the corner? This is the Autodoc, a pre-war, fully automated medical station. It is equipped with a diagnostic module and a full spectrum of surgical instruments. In fact, it can cure you of many diseases and injuries all by itself. No doctor participation is required. But by the looks of it, now it doesn't work? Correct. It is used to be glitching, but even before. It's a very old one, really, and a year ago it broke down completely. Winry does not know how to fix such equipment, and in repairs she is better than nobody else among us. I tried asking some traveling merchants, but you can figure the results, since then it's standing here collecting dust. Perhaps you understand mechanics better than medicine. And try, but what will I get if I fix it? I'll let you use the Autodoc for free. In its working condition, it is able to compete even with my skills, no matter how much I would like to say otherwise. You'll not regret it. The only thing, this device uses the so-called biogel for operations. What's biogel? What is bio? It is a complex biomechanical composition that accelerates tissue regeneration. This dude has a lot of words and a lot of very long words. Autodoc uses it to heal wounds and close cuts after surgery without stitching, and synthesize stimulating biomass, which is, in its characteristics, corresponds to healing potions. Without it, an Autodoc could only cut your stomach open and leave it like that. Have some biogel left, and I'll give you that if you bring the Autodoc back to life. I'll see what can be done. Okay, that sounds useful. Can I say, this thing is definitely broken, but I have no idea how to fix it. Yeah, repairs them complete 0. What I can is only break it down completely, so I should at least read a book about it. Okay, so I have a long ways to go before I can repair it. What a surprise. I didn't spend... That's one of the many things I don't really spend points into. Guns, raffles, ammos, come and pick some. Why do you sell... What do you sell? Weapons? Naturally, I'm Brass Buckshot. My family's been running this business for 3 generations. I have only the best barrels, quality guaranteed. We do not keep any trash. So what weapons do you prefer? Firearms and magical energy ones. Magical for sure. Which ones would you advise? I prefer good old firearms. It's cheaper, more reliable, easier to maintain, and can work where magical energy won't. Like underwater. Problem is that there are a lot of different calibers. Wait, magical energy won't work underwater? Shouldn't that be the other way around? That magical energy would... I'm confused. You'd think magic would work underwater. I know guns have a tendency of not liking when they get jammed with water. But the problem is there are a lot of different calibers and ammos from one gun. Most likely will not fit another. Well, what can you do? Magical energy weapons, however, use standard spark batteries, which are suitable for anything. And this, I must say, is very convenient. In addition, laser, plasma, or fire can help you where bullets cannot. There are such creatures in the wasteland which only a flamer will work. Take slime, for example. Interesting, that's good to know. Also, of course, I sell any ammunition and batteries. And if you want to practice, we have specially equipped a shooting range. Take the door to the right. Cool. Like, do I actually get... Okay. Can just shoot these. Is there anything I can... Oh, I can move around boxes. Just gonna crush one of these here training dummies. Bap. Wow, that's pretty freaking strong. Can fight any boss again, but only after you got his key, the boss level will match yours. Oh, haven't fought any bosses yet. I didn't even know there were bosses. That's cool. It looks like there's, what, 7 of them? Welcome to the training grounds. Here, you can train with melee weapons, firearms, grenades, without disturbing any pony. While you're here, your weapons will not break and your ammo will not end. Shoot as much as you like. Oh, that's cool. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. So, just to give myself an example, if I plot my 9mm, yeah, it gives me ammo back for every shot I shoot. Cool. So what did the... Oh, it's like I guess it's like a combo-y number. Okay, that makes sense. I haven't tried this machine gun yet. That seems pretty solid. Unsurprisingly, as you would expect from a submachine gun. Eats a lot of bullets, but that seems pretty solid. I need to remember, I imagine being like a Fallout sort of game where you hit actually matters. It's hard to say just randomly smacking, though, honestly. How do I enter VATS again? Here we go. Well, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe that's something they couldn't or just didn't do. Huh, steel. But does that mean I need something tougher? Or maybe... Okay, yeah, it just means I need tougher. So that kind of gives me an idea of what'll this do against, like, an armored foe. How do armored foes feel about fire? they don't mind it too much. And I can be like, how do armored foes feel about magic? Well, they don't care about this. I guess it's not strong enough. What about some dynamite? I tried some out before, but oops. Well, that kind of, can I make that not pass through the platform? I guess not. Well, there you go, dynamite. It blows dudes up, as you would expect. Though I will say, for how hard I feel like it is to hit, I guess probably partially due to my explosive skill being not that high. I bet if it were higher, it'd be a little more impactful. Oh yeah, I didn't even look at if that guy had quests / if he had anything I care about, but a lot of these are expensive. I think a lot of my caps are gonna go to hopefully a spell and getting Little Pip in tip-top shape. Astro Boy Bloat Sprites layer. Sure, I can do that. Oh, he doesn't have anything to say about it, unlike the other one. Then I'll just go ahead and read it. Quests. Bloat sprites that inhabit the ruins near of the factory. That sure was... that was a sentence I just read, I think. Recently started multiplying, out of control. It is time to end this. I'll pay to any pony who finds a layer of bloat sprites and burns it once and for all. Brass Buckshot. I hope that no one takes offense to the fact that I'm like kind of making a little bit of fun. I think it's funny reading, like, bad English, but I do not blame anyone who made this game. I get the whys, and I also, I think it's charming. I don't think it ruins the game any. Hey, I see you don't have any armor, just a jumpsuit? You won't last long in the wasteland in such clothes. You want to survive. Think about your defense. I mean, reading this kind of makes me think a little bit about EDF, if anyone's played that. Just specifically, some of the mission descriptions in that game are really funny. What? Oh, well, yeah, but I have nothing else. Say, can you help me fix this? Of course, armor is my business, though I'm afraid there's nothing for your size now. Perhaps only these fortified overalls and a pair of protective suits. Here, have a look. Still better than nothing. Doesn't look that great, to be honest. Are you sure there's something better? Sorry, until now only foals were of your size in this camp, and don't waste your time asking other traders. I'm the only armor dealer here. Don't you worry, I expect new deliveries soon, then we will surely find something suitable for you. Meanwhile, ready your caps. Good armor is not cheap. You know, I was gonna be like... Well, I guess, admittedly, I do seem to be a bit of a slim pony. It's hard to tell with, you know, not Twilight down in the left corner, but I am slimmer than background pony down there, and pretty much all the main NPCs here are dudes. So, Ice Little Buck is, well, I mean, that is in her name. I guess she is canonically small. It's weird that I never really thought about that. But that makes sense. Or Pip Buck. Did I call her Little Buck? Pip Buck. That's still, I don't know. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, and if you damage your armor, well, you know, get into a fight. No, her name's Little Pip. I'm getting names of everything mixed up right now. My machine is called a Pip Buck, and my character is called a Little Pip. Well, she is a Little Pip, not a Little Pip. I think that's mean to say. Oh, and if you damage your armor, well, you know, get into a fight or catch a nail, bring it to me and I'll fix it in no time. Not for free, of course. Nobody has anything for free around here. And if you know how to fix armor yourself, well, feel free to use my workbench. I won't mind, just don't break or lose anything. Okay. Well, let's, go, wait, why do I have a bad tendency being like, okay, that's all he has to say, time to walk off, but, no, we gotta see. Find armor schematic, oh, this is a quest. Find armor schematics. You need to find schematics for this secret armor, which are hidden somewhere in the destroyed factory. I presume it is hidden in the office of the factory CEO, or not, but where else if not there? I will say some of these quests are a little, funny. Looking for some work. There is one for you. Have you already been in a ruined factory? Actually, it's pretty dangerous there, but you can also get good stuff. All sorts of good stuff. I see. Are you interested in something specific? Exactly. I've taken a lot of goodies out of this place myself, but there is one thing that I could never find. In one of the working terminals, I found information about the factory's secret developments. As I understood, it was some kind of special armor, but there was no detailed information, and my business requires me to know about such things. I mean, I think it's useful for you to know about such things, because it's your job, but I don't know if it requires you, but, whatever you say, dude. And you want me to get this armor? Of course, although I don't know if you will be able to find the armor itself. As I understand, they never managed to produce a working model. But I would be happy enough to with schematics and technological documentation. You won't find any use for them anyway, and I will not only pay well, but who knows, might even be able to reproduce this armor. Cool. Okay. Oh, actually, I have, some things. So I have a strengthened jumpsuit. Gives a little protection, but it's better than nothing. Anti-radiation suit. Awesome! I get to be a space pony, though. Isn't the opening for my tail kind of a design issue? I don't know. Suit for use with areas with high background radiation. It has a built-in air filters. It also allows breathing underwater. Wow, that actually sounds pretty good. But man, everything's so expensive. Chemical protection suit. Rubber suit designed for use in the aggressive environment. Usually gives you full protection against any toxin and corrosive substance, but this one seems to have some dried up seals in several places, so now the protection is not perfect, also allows breathing underwater. Okay, so this one gives higher toxic and electrical resistance. This one gives a more radiation resistance, but less toxic and acid. Got it. That makes sense, I think. Either way, let's kill let's just keep accepting these quests. As far as I can tell, there's no downside to taking them all. Have you heard about the Mad Fox Gang? They say their lair is somewhere in the old factory. Whoever finds and finishes these degenerates off would deserve my eternal gratitude. Freaking degenerates. Freaking Mad Fox can't trust foxes. They're always degenerates. Okay, and that one I just get. And then we get the paint. I'm looking for sprays with paint of different colors for a start. The common ones will do. Okay. Cool, so I have a lot more quests. Time to check top right and then top left. lots of people to talk to, but that's cool. I'm liking this little hub area. I'm guessing this is the hub. I'm guessing that I'm also gonna just assume this is explosives, man. Hey, do you like blowing shit up? Well, you know, boom, pow, bang. What you like more, dynamite, grenades, or mines? I have no idea. If you ask me, the coolest thing is the grenade launcher. Whoosh, boom, all enemies into pieces. Hot stuff. I like this guy. Think he has good taste. The grenade launcher? Heck yeah, I want it. Though, of course, mines have their thing. If you want to make enemy a surprise, ain't a better way to do it. Had a couple of these beauties in their path, they ain't gonna know what hit them. My favorite guy by far. Or say, you need to loot a safe or something, or some room full of sweet booty. But it has to be one of them fancy-ass locks. A good bomb or a pair of dynamite packs will solve your problem, and I don't know why he called the N, but, nice. That's actually cool. See, that's another cool thing. I didn't even know. Wow, do explosives have so many uses? Somehow I didn't think about it until now. You bet. It feels the same. You bet. Anyways, you want to buy some fireworks, Smokey Pit in his shop is at your service. Nice. Oh no. Why is this happening to me? How could this happen to me? I soft locked again. I can't do anything. Well, good news. Whyever the heck that happened. The game is nicely aggressive with auto-saving. And we even get to see they kind of randomize the NPCs, which is interesting. Explosives guy has a filly in his room, which kind of has a similar color palette to me a little bit. I mean green. Mostly just the green. It's not really that close. But, mostly it's just kind of weird. I don't know why she's hanging out at explosive shops, but, you know, whatever. She can do whatever she wants. And, then we have literally just Big Mac down here. I mean, maybe not literally, but basically. Either way, so I don't have to do too much of this stuff. Let's, destroy ant nests. I'm gonna say it again. Those ants will soon become a pain in the ass for all of us. If you don't give a shit, I myself gotta pay to any pony who finds and blows up all the ant nests. You can get the dynamite from me. Gonna say it again, those ants will soon become a pain in the ass for all of us. If you don't care, I'm gonna pay to... Okay, whatever, I'll just take it. In short, here's the deal. Ants are huge, like dogs, appeared at the factory, and the bastards are up to something. You see, they want to dig a passage right up here. Are you afraid of ants? You don't know what you're talking about, girl. I don't give a shit for no common ants. Folks say they're those who spit fire for real. And here I have, well, you got no idea. Fire is not welcome. And you have boxes full of explosives here? That's what I'm talking. If everything here blows hell, believe me, no pony's gonna like that firework. What can be done about these ants? Well, what you think? Find their freaking nest and blow the hell out of them. Here, take some dynamite. And you can count on part of the deal. Don't mind me. It's in your best interest too. Sure. I don't mind blowing up some ants. Sounds good to me. Smoking accessories. Fed up with smoking these crap cigarettes. Who wants to bring me coder smokers and get a bunch of caps? Help dynamite production. I'm gonna start producing dynamite. Folks, share if you have, or help me with components. Cool. So let's see. So he sells that the chosen weapon, the grand grenade launcher. That's cool. Mine. This is pretty much everything you would expect him to sell. Most of which I'm not really skilled in, but that pretty much goes for literally everything right now. Hi, welcome to my humble workshop. I'm Vinny. What's your name? Or Winry? Winry? Full Metal Alchemist? Hi, Winry. I'm Little Pip. What are you doing here? A little bit of everything. I repair weapons, irons, toasters, dismantle old rubbish for spare parts. Here you can fix your equipment, buy necessary parts, tools, all sorts of useful little things. Craft and sell melee weapons. Well, you know, everything that can cut, stab, smash, from knives to sledgehammers. Unlike firearms or magical energy weapons, it does not require ammunition, never jams or misfires, just need to know how to use it. Can I make weapons myself? Of course! To begin with, you will need schematics, unless you're inventing things right out of your head, of course. Schematics can be bought from masters, and you can try your luck, search in different places in the wasteland. I love trying my luck in search. In abandoned buildings, in safes, desks, or bookcases. If air in the room was dry and the paper is good, maybe it won't fall apart right in your hooves. Nice. Sometimes I can also share some with you. Ah. Then, if you have all the required parts and your hooves are in the right place, the weapons can be assembled on a workbench, like the one I have here in my workshop. And your hooves are in the right place. I like that saying. With some training, you'll be able to make stuff no worse than what used to be produced by pre-war factories. Cool. But yeah, it's just Winry. And she has a lot of freaking quests, too. But I'm gonna half surprised she doesn't, just, like, you know, make any, like, prosthetic stuff, like arms or whatever. That'd be pretty funny. But I guess that'll also be a lot of work. I mean, heck, they don't have prosthetics in Fallout. At least none that you can equip as the main character, I don't think. Let's collect old electronic devices. Attention to those engaged in scavenging. All sorts of ruins and junkards. I need old electrical devices that can be dismantled for spare parts. Slightly broken ones will do, but no complete garbage, please. Screw and nuts. Tired of digging out rusty bolts and nuts from old vans? I'm willing to buy new ones, but don't even think of bringing them one by one. I need a whole box. This stuff, in theory, found somewhere in the old... I need a lot from the old factory. Mole rat fat. I am buying mole rat fat at a good price to be used as a lubricant for mechanisms. Weird. Hey, I have some I can give, which gives me a lot of freaking caps. Awesome. That makes me feel a lot better about the money I'm gonna have to spend on self-repair and magic. I'm looking for pre-war magazines, Cyber Pony. These are very rare. They only came out during a single year and in small batches. I'll pay for each, but any pony brings all 12 numbers will receive a special reward. Awesome. Find tools. I'm buying rare tools. I require calipers, a hydraulic bolt cutter. Okay, quite a lot of instruments you have here. Naturally, this is a workshop, but in reality I like many of the needed tools. Which ones exactly? Perhaps I'll be able to find them somewhere. If you find them, I'll give you a nice reward, but don't think that the tools I need can be found in any closet. These are not just some screwdrivers. Now listen, first I need calipers. Tool for accurate size measurement? Exactly. Using it, you can precisely determine, for example, a diameter of a bolt or nut. Try looking in an abandoned factory. I'm sure these tools were widely used there, but so far no one has ever found this for me. Second, I need a hydraulic bolt cutter. It is a tool that can easily cut, a thick metal rod, for example. Must be a useful thing. Where can I find it? Could also be in the factory, but there's one more option. Many years ago, this workshop belonged to another mechanic. I know for sure that he had a hydraulic bolt cutter. Once he took it and went to the old sewers. No idea why. Maybe he wanted to open some kind of grate, but in any case, he never returned from there. Can't promise anything. Somehow I don't feel like repeating his sacrifice. I understand. Never had such a desire myself. Frankly, I need his, scope. Well, you know, an instrument for measuring various parameters and electrical surges. Yes, we had one in our stable. If I come across a working one, I'll bring it to you at once. If you find something, bring it right away, of course. I'll pay you well for every instrument you find. Okay, so down we go. Over here. Gimme magic bullets. Mine. I'm going to shoot all the magic bullets. And that's probably the only thing I'll buy for now. They kind of just imply, man, I'm not going to sell the ruby unless I need to. Same with the pre-war bits. I feel like that, I mean, maybe it's dumb. Both of them kind of imply they're like a selling item. But what if they're not? I feel like I've run into that trick before in games. An accidental trick most of the time. But where they kind of imply, wow, this item sure would sell for a lot of rubies. It sure is valuable. I don't know why I said rubies. That's a weird example. But, you know, a lot of money, and then you sell it, and then it's like, oops, there's this guy who is a collector of this super rare item. And it's like, fuck. Why did I do... Oh, it doesn't even restore all of it. Huh. Well, there we go. Let's just restore everything to tops. Get my body conditioned to tippy-top shape. I don't think there's a good reason not to. I don't really think I need any of these right away. It's hard to say, really. I think at the moment, I'm gonna try to save some of my money up. I kind of want... What I want is armor and magic. Those are, like, the two things I want to focus right now. Because I have a lot of good weapons. I haven't gotten any new armor. And I haven't gotten a lot of magic. Strengthened jumpsuit. I'll wait. I might end up buying one of these. The ability to breathe underwater sounds amazing, and the radiation resistance sounds nice, as does the toxic resistances. So before I leave off, just real quick, I'm going to run over here, and let's see if I can try out my new magic bullet real quick. So what's this look like? Okay, so a bit more of a rapid-fire spell compared to telekinetic bullet. Definitely seems like it does more... It's hard to tell. Actually, I can double-check there. Now that I own it, it'll be even easier to cross-reference. But it definitely seems worthwhile to bot anyways. So, telekinetic bullet is more damage per bullet. It's 15. This is 8. This attacks way more per second, unsurprisingly. How much per... Okay, but it's only 2 magic per attack consumption. So, it is still a more efficient spell, I would say. Even has slightly more range, which... Did I even know they, had limited range? Let me look at that. I get a... Or maybe it's like a fall-off range. Let's, yeah, like at this range I start having trouble hitting things, it looks like. Okay, that makes sense. And then if I'm close range, of course it's easier. And then there's VATS. Which I can... I've gotta say, I'm still, like, not super invested in using VATS, but maybe there's more reasons that I'm not understanding. Still, magic is pretty awesome, and it restores pretty fast too. I like the magic bullet, and I really like these metal crates that I can already drop on nerds. In fact, I don't think I dropped it from the... Let's check the maximum. Oops, it was a little too... Oh, these things eat a lot of magic to hold. 105. That's a pretty beefy hit to take. Anyways, sorry for kind of... There was a lot of dialogue here. Oh, what's that door? Reinforced... Can I go in any of the... There's even more to talk... Well, we're gonna explore the bar next time. Thank you all for watching. And I hope you all have a wonderful day.